Welcome back to Bespoke Addict. I've got something really interesting to show you, and it's quite curious because these are not my shoes. They belong to a friend of mine, and he's actually collected very large amounts of extremely high-end bespoke, mostly Savile Row bespoke suiting and English bespoke shoes, John Lobb, George Cleverley, etc. And I want to show you quite a few. What he's done, he's sent me short videos, and I've emailed those videos to myself, and I'm now trying to go through them frame by frame. They're a bit fast, and I'm going to try and dub over them. The gentleman doesn't want his voice on there, but he's actually set up he's setting up a website, and he's set up his own Instagram account. Let's just see if we can. It's called Patrician, I beg your pardon, Patrician Classics. But I will put a proper link. But let's just zoom in a bit better, because I'm standing here in the dark, because I get a reflection of lights off my iPad screen. It's on my till. So let's just see if I can just make a better job. Now this particular pair, these are all made by George Cleverley. They're all bespoke, but these were made by George whilst he was working after he'd sold the original shop, and he worked at New and Lingwood upstairs. He made the bespoke. These would be early 80s, about 1982 or so, and they're just lovely things. They're in brown. There's quite a few pairs, all very similar. Let's have a look. Got a few frames along, and we've got another pair sitting next to them. There we go, what we got there. Trying to read the codes. I think it's January 1982. So yeah, they're pretty old, but they're in superb condition. Just whiz along and see if I can find. There's another pair next to them that are exactly the same, but just a different colour. Bit darker brown. That's a nice shot of them. Once again, they are in beautiful condition. And I think the sizing is around about UK 9 to 10, give or take, of most of these. But there might be some large and some small, and that's yet another pair in brown and a pair in tan. These are all the same. They've all the same styling, just different colours. And then there's two or three. Beautiful these are, actually. Really beautiful. Tan. Definitely bespoke. Got the little tiny holes next to the laces where they would have originally been stitched when they were being hand lasted. And let's just go a few. There's a black pair, and there's two or three black pairs. They're all the same, so it's kind of, you know, a choice of two or three pairs in black. Yeah, there's definitely three pairs. So they're all bespoke, New and Lingwood, made by George Cleverley. Let's just go on to the next video. These are all John Lobb St James, and there's lots of them in black and a couple of brown pairs. The same styling. Wonderful things. And the condition, quite frankly, is astonishing. They don't look particularly great in there because they're not polished. But I do know that my friend's he's spent a bit of time cleaning and polishing them to try and make them more presentable. And the ones that he's listed up on Patrician Classics, he's cleaned them and polished them a bit. But there's a brown pair. Ooh, it's not working terribly. It's pixelating rather a lot. But you get the idea. I'm just trying to move through where we've got some decent images. That's the black one. These are all John Lobb bespoke. And there's another brown pair. Two or three black pairs. And let's have a look. There is a brown pair here. It's very difficult on these videos to not get them pixelating, but they are in lovely condition. I think there's something else interesting towards that. There's some more black ones, all bespoke. Yep. See, this looks like a slight cracking, but that's polish that's cracked. It's just old polish that needs stripping off. I think they might have actually already been done. And then there's one more video.